Well, good afternoon. It's a Tuesday afternoon, and we are coming to you live from Florence, Oregon, from our newest client, but a woman that I've known for a long time, Rhonda Perkins. She and Troy just purchased Northwest Memory Care, or created Northwest Memory Care, a beautiful building. This is the office. And they're having a Chamber of Commerce event here today where they're kind of doing the groundbreaking. It's built, it's here. We're going to take a little tour. And I'll tell you what, you guys, I'm learning so much about memory care, and it's pretty interesting what goes on. But we're going to get a tour of this. And this is a place where folks who are, dealing with dementia and other things like that can come, and they still have a life. I think sometimes we think that people with memory loss don't have a life, and here they're going to have a life, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. There's their new vans here. That's the number if anybody needs that. They're just opening tomorrow is the first day. Coming through, Chamber of Commerce. That's the Florence Chamber. Look,
Hi.
They all dress the same. I don't know what that is about Florence. They do that. So Rhonda's going to be in here somewhere. Oh, I found her. I know where she is. So you guys, look at this place. So this is the interior. When you come in the living room, it's wide open space. And look at this. So it's a super great building. And Rhonda's going to tell us a little bit more about it. Memory issues are becoming more and more prevalent in people. And could you grab Rhonda for me? And Rhonda's going to give us a tour. So Rhonda Perkins owns Trebs in Eugene, and she and Troy just recently purchased this place. Going back to what she used to do when she first started all this. And here she is. Hey, Rhonda.
Hey, Rick.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
So I already showed him the living room.
Oh, okay, cool.
So what are you doing here?
We're opening a 10-bed memory care facility. We provide 24/7 care for people that have memory loss issues. We create a family environment. We have a lot of fun, and there's a lot of love going on here.
So
The end of their life anytime soon. Sometimes they can have dementia for 5, 10, 20 years. So they still need to be in a good home, family, loving environment. And if they're getting in trouble in their current environment, there might be issues where they're getting into arguments with other residents in their current environment, or maybe they're wandering out of that particular facility, or maybe they're at home with a spouse or a family member that's caring for them, and they're up at night, and the family member has to go to work the next day, so that poses a big challenge. So that's when we step in, and we're able to come in and bring that family into our family and have them move into this beautiful home.
show me some of the rooms.
All right, let's do it.
Come here, guys. We're going to go back here. And sorry, the signal got lost there, you guys, but we're back. I see we're back. So look at this. So this is, how many people can be in here, Rhonda?
10 residents.
So these are semi-private rooms, guys. And if your loved one or yourself has a bed, you can bring your own bed. They provide beds for you. But if you want to bring your own bed, pictures, it's your business. You can do what you want with the pictures. And check this out. So here's another room. This is amazing. I mean, it really is huge. You guys, I don't know if you can get the grandeur of that whole thing, but it's a big space. And how many you can fit? How many again?
So it's 10 total. So they're all semi-private rooms. So 2 residents in each room. And residents have the ability to decorate their room however they want to. They can bring their own bed, their own dresser, a chair, whatever's going to make them feel like this is home.
So talk to me a little bit, you guys. So, hello. So Rhonda, this is kind of your passion. This is what you used to do. I told everybody she owns Trebs right now, but before Trebs, you worked in this industry. You've worked in this industry forever.
Yeah, since I was 19 years old, 25 years.
Why? Why is this so?
I wanted to be a nurse when I was young, and got my CNA and just started working in the field and just fell in love with it. It's such a rewarding it's just such rewarding work. I can't even hardly put it into words. I mean, when you're able to provide a quality of life for people in such a difficult time of their life and see them smile, get them up in the morning and cook them eggs however they want it, take them on walks and play with pets and bring their family in and just enjoy life to the fullest as much as we can. It's just very, very fulfilling.
So you guys do an intake with people, so you know everything about this person that you can possibly know. The family gets involved, they tell you their habits, when they get up, when they like their coffee, when they like to do everything.
Exactly.
So you're not changing their world, because that can be really distracting.
Absolutely, for sure. Yeah, so it's not a place where breakfast is served at 8 and everyone has to be at the table at 8 a.m. That's not how it works here.
Right.
So you might have some early risers. Maybe we had a guy that, was a farmer and he's used to getting up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's his routine, and that's still ingrained into him, right? So he's able to get up at that time, and if he wants breakfast at that time, then we get him breakfast at that time. Then we have your people that might be your 8 o'clock people, and then we have late sleepers. So we're going to let them sleep in however long they want to, and then they'll get a late breakfast, and then lunch is right around the corner. So it's not about trying to transform people into some regimented routine of what I want them to be. It's about being person-centered and
so you
creating
guys
an
center your
environment.
staff around what they need.
Absolutely, yep.
So you guys, you got to see this bulletin board. Can we show them the bulletin board? I love this. So here, this is not a place where people come just to sit in bed and do nothing. So I want to show you something really quick here. So here's the schedule. So look, you guys, this is what they're going to be doing. So on days, they'll get up, there's their food, but they're going to have a little exercise routine. They have outings, days you're going to go out. It's really important for you to get them to go out and do things, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, Florence is a wonderful town. There's so much going on here. I really had no idea, to be honest. So, yeah, we will be, we'll go to the coffee shop down in Old Town for an outing. We'll take folks to the casino if that's what they want to do. We'll go to the beach. We'll go on a dune buggy ride. I mean, we're going to have fun.
We talked to the dune buggy ride people today, and Chris and them, they're into it. So you guys here, look, ADA bathrooms, so everything's set up, so everybody's going to have what they need. And it's 2 persons to a room. Look at this. And you guys, there she is. Okay, we have a nurse on staff as well. How many employees do you have, Rhonda?
About 10 caregivers hired right now. Yep.
Okay, and so you have more staff than you need at this point because you want to make sure you have enough people here.
Correct.
So, what's Ruth? Hey, Ruthie. Ruth, come over here, will you please? You have to meet Ruth. So you guys, again, this is an amazing facility. Okay, here we go. Ruth, so you guys got to meet Ruth. There you go. Hey, Ruth.
Hi.
So you're live, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
That's how it
first
works.
time?
So, well, yeah, and it's pretty easy once you get going.
Okay.
So tell me, more and more of us are finding memory issues in our older years.
That's true. We're all getting older. It's the baby boomers, and unfortunately that happens. And it's so good that there's a place like this for people to have.
How is
really
this
good
different
care.
because a lot of people think they want to live in their homes until they're done.
Right.
And if you have memory issues, that could be not the best thing for you.
That's true. It's a lovely idea to live in your home until you're done. But if you have memory issues and you're home alone all day, it's just not ideal. It doesn't help your mood. A lot of people have depression. If you're in a place like this, you have interaction all day with positive people. You have 3 hot meals. You have something going on. You get to wash the dishes or set the table or hold the baby or whatever it is that you like to do. You get to take a walk.
Because if you were home, I would think if I was in forgetting things, that could be the scariest thing to me that I can imagine, is being in a house alone and all of a sudden not knowing where I am.
It would be terrifying. It is terrifying. So often people who have memory issues don't recognize their own home. They want to go home, and they look around them and say, this isn't my home, and they're terrified.
Now, another thing we were talking about, let's move back here because it's getting crowded. Come here, Ruth. It's getting crowded in here.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn this on you this way.
Okay.
So another thing we talked about is you guys are really good in a facility like this of making sure that people have things. Like sometimes Rhonda said you even take dishes out of the kitchen and have them refold because
Absolutely.
Why is that important?
Because people want to be useful. That's what makes us feel valuable as human beings. If we have a purpose, and if you're a housewife or it doesn't matter. If you have a purpose, if you have a job and you can feel important and you're needed, and I'm doing something useful to the world. I'm going to fold these towels, or I'm
here at the facility. So you guys, again, this is Northwest Memory Care in Florence, and Rhonda Perkins and Troy just are opening this up tomorrow, and this is the Chamber of Commerce coming to see what's going on. But this is where people with memory issues can come and feel safe and taken care of, and semi-private rooms. So if you have a relative or someone is in this situation, this is not going to be a place where they go and just sit in bed all day. This is a place where they're going to take them to the sand dunes. They're going to take them downtown to the coffee shop. They're going to take them to the festivals and the events that go on. And so part of what we're going to be doing with them for the next 6 months is taking you to those events with the clients that come here, so that you can understand better memory care issues. Because let's face it, none of us is getting any younger. And this is what we're looking for, is a place where, and family members they have a room in the back in the office that if a family member needs to stay over, that's an idea as well. And family members can come and have breakfast, they can come and have lunch, they can come and have dinner, or all three with their family member when they're staying here at the facility. So again, this is the Northwest Memory Care. That yard is crazy big. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take you out front and show. I think I can get out this way. Let me try something here. Yeah, I can. So here's the back side of the house. And I'm going to show you. It's very private. And I'm going to take you out in the very, very front and show you again. Oh, here we are. Okay, who wants to talk to me? Yeah, come on.
No, let Heather.
No, you. So why is something like this, especially so valuable to Florence, to your area here?
We got to take care of our loved ones, and this facility is fabulous.
Isn't it? I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like what you expect.
Not at all.
It feels like a home.
Not at all. That's right. That's right.
And Florence, you love when this kind of stuff comes as a chamber, don't you? Because it's
Yes.
another niche that
That's right.
needs to be filled.
Something more for our wonderful community.
And a lot of retired people move here, and
Yes.
one of us, between my wife and me, one of us is probably going to end up.
We might.
You know,
we
you
might be here together someday.
You never know.
Yeah.
And at least what I love about what they're doing is, when Ron and I are talking, is I think sometimes when we think of memory care, you think, okay, you don't have memory anymore, but they're going to create new memories.
Yes.
And some of them are going to stick and some of them may not.
That's
but
right.
That's not the job. Is people aren't dead, they're living. And so you make sure they live a great life.
Yes, a full life to the very end.
All the
yes.
way to the very end. And if you could have a group like this that really knows what they're doing, that's pretty dang fun. It makes me feel better.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
All right, and thanks for Chamber
Thank
for being
you.
here. No, you're
Thank
welcome.
you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
I'm gonna
having
go.
a good turnout.
Yeah, you guys got a ton of people
Yeah,
here.
I know.
All
That's
right.
why-
All righty. So they're going to do the ribbon cutting at 5:05. And you guys, this is so awesome. I tell you, when Rhonda came to me and she says, "Rick, I want you to come down and show what I'm doing." And we talked about it and we talked about it. And I said, "You know what? I think it's a great idea. And what we're going to do is show Florence, the community, and we're going to introduce folks who are living here to you. We're going to talk about these issues because it's important for all of us. And I'm excited about it because I think sometimes we get the wrong impression that when people begin to face dementia or memory care issues, that they're no longer there. And I know from having a great-grandfather who suffered with dementia, and my mom and dad always just told me, just be who he wants you to be. And I think sometimes we could make people's lives, that part of their lives, a lot better if we understood more how to take care of them. And Rhonda and her staff are going to be experts at this. So we're going to learn from them over the next 6 months kind of what this is all about and how to do it the right way. So that people, when they're in those memory care issues, they're getting that dignity